everybody, welcome to my January favorites video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lou, and if you are a returning person, welcome back. Very happy to see you. So I was gonna do a favorites at the end of December, but did not. If you've been following me here, you know that unfortunately had a death in the family around that time, and so not a lot of videos got made, but I'm here with January favorites. This is going to include some December stuff too. There's going to be some stuff that I got for Christmas and everything. Just want to kind of show you some happy things, some favorites. As we know, the world is in a bit of chaos right now, and so it'd be nice to just have some happy things. Oh, I pray for happy things. Yes. Anyway, let's get on with the happy things, the happies of January, the favorites of January. So I'm going to start with tarot cards and books and things, and then kind of move on stationery stuff. And then I'm going to kind of move on to things like miscellaneous things. I have some like clothes here. I have some like makeup stuff, some food stuff, toys, things like that. So just, you know, kind of what the format is of this. So first off, I'm going to talk about tarot cards. So this year, I kind of want to go through my tarot cards. I do have a bunch of tarot cards, and I want to kind of go through and see what I want to keep and what I might want to, you know, give away or sell or maybe put on the shelf for another time. I kind of want to work with some of the decks that I haven't worked with a long time, decks that I have had for a while that maybe have just been kind of sitting there. And so one of the decks that I've been working with is my Mythic Tarot. Now, first of all, it comes in this, well, it doesn't come. I have it in this beautiful box that my husband made me. He is a really talented woodworker, and so he made this nice box for me. And this is the Mythic Tarot. This is the older version. I'm sorry, this is out of print. This is not the original deck I had in the 90s. The one I had the black backing, and then somewhere along the way it got, I don't know if it got lost. I don't know what happened with it, but I remember like I had it in the 90s and in 2000s, and then something happened and I don't have it anymore. But thank you to a viewer once told me she saw this on eBay, and so I was able to get it. This is, I think this was in the early 2000s. This one was published with this backing to it, but I'm very happy to have this one back. It is based on Greek mythology. There is a new Mythic Tarot, but it is not the same. So it's got like all of these beautiful artwork with you know, scenes from Greek mythology in it, and it was one of the first decks that I had, and it really helped me to learn tarot, to learn the meanings, because like I knew Greek mythology not super well but fairly well, and so it helped me to kind of understand the tarot better and understand the archetypes. So I do have like a very soft spot in my heart for this particular deck. I love this deck so much. I think originally I got it back in 1995. The original one that I had, but I'm so happy to have this back. It feels like an old friend that we're reading together again. So I love this particular deck, and I have really enjoyed working with it. And I think for January, I kind of like working with this, and you know, like for January, I feel like there's sort of like a coolness to this. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I like that for January. I want something that's just kind of very straightforward. It's in some ways it has like sort of a stark energy to it. Like it will tell you the truth. Like it's a very clear deck. And I sort of think of a clear, cold January day here on the prairies. And I kind of like that for this particular deck. So an old favorite, love working this. I am working with this for the month of January, kind of deciding what I want to do next for the month of February, but that was the one for January. When it comes to books, I was hoping to do a little more reading. I haven't got as much done as you'd like, but I did read A Court of Thorn and Roses. Sorry, I'm pointing, it's over there. You can't see that. Back in the fall and December, and I did like a full video about like what I thought of the book. I have gone on to A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm only partway through this particular book. It is a longer book. I think it's like 600 and some pages, 624, something like that. It's a pretty big chunky book, but I have moved on to that one. When I'm done, I'll do again a full review. I will say with this book that it is, I think, written a little better than the first one. The pace of the action already seems to be better. And I feel like the descriptions are better. We're getting a little more character from people. So I do feel like it's better. However, I think it's just this genre, maybe. I'm hoping. I still do not get why there are two hundreds of year old fairies interested in this 19, 20-year-old girl. You have no idea why they like her. She's really annoying. Like, I don't understand this. I have to remember that I have to turn my English major part of my brain off and just remember that this is just a fun book. And, you know, we need fun books right now. We need some fun, some escape. But, you know, it's funny. I'm like criticizing it. I'm in a favorites video, but it has been like a nice thing to just kind of like again, for fun, a nice little escape. I've really been trying to get back into reading fiction. They're not all going to be like Pulitzer Prize winners, right? And there's nothing wrong with having a little fun with things. And so I have actually been enjoying having a little fun despite my English major part of my brain having criticisms of it. I have been enjoying it. It has been nice to have like a fun little escape, right? When it comes to stationery, I've showed these before, but I have been enjoying using my Magic of I planner. I do love a good day planner. To me, this is like the perfect size because I can chuck it in my book bag, but it's still got enough room to write in. When I'm done with modifying it, like personalizing it, I will show you. I'm trying to find a page that doesn't have like stuff on it. Okay, there we go. So it's got like a nice amount of space for each of the days. I like this kind, the horizontal type, rather than like the vertical for the days. It's got a nice amount of time, a nice amount of space. I love that it's got all the astrology. There you go, down the side. I just think like, yeah, it's a really great planner. I love the shiny. I love the shiny, right? And then it's got like the little bookmarks and things. It's just like a really handy planner. But I think I'll do another walkthrough of this when I personalize it a little more, just to show you what I did, maybe give you some ideas. So it's, yeah, I've been enjoying working with this planner. I've worked with this for the past 2.5 years, I think I've had this planner, and I've just found it to be like a really good planner to work with, and it works for me. So I enjoy planners and staying organized. The other thing that I did this month is I usually do these in December, but I ordered them later this year. We have the Brilliant Year Workbook, used to be called the Goal Getter Workbooks, from Leonie Dawson. These used to be huge. I think that, like, I don't know, I feel like I don't hear people talking about this as much anymore. I think I mentioned this before in my planner and journal video that, you know, I do sort of, I kind of got a little turned off from her too when she started doing the multi-level marketing, but I do find these books really useful still. And so I've been working with that for both life and biz, for my business. And it just kind of helps me to plan the year ahead. It's like very colorful. The biz one I haven't totally filled out. So it's got like, it's just like a colorful, fun book where you're planning what it is. There's like a tax planner there, about what, you know, for your business, for your life, team support. I don't have a team. It's just me. It's just me and my stuffed animals. But yeah, it gets you to think kind of those things. Not everything is going to apply, but I love, you know, it's colorful, it's fun, it gets you to think about things. And so I have been enjoying working with that. My only complaint is that I tried doing colorful markers, which I have done in the past, and I don't know if they've changed the paper, or maybe it's the markers. I mean, I'm not saying it's the paper, but the markers kind of bled through, and you can see them on the other side, and I was not like so happy with that. But otherwise, these, you know, were really great to work with this month. All right, on to the more miscellaneous stuff. When it comes to like art stuff, art supplies, this doesn't really count in the art thing, but it is kind of in the music thing, is one of the things I got for Christmas is this Flybit, I think it's called. And so I have like a record player here. I have like one of those like suitcase record players that were like, you know, kind of popular a couple of years ago. I love playing records when I paint. But the speaker on it is not like the greatest, right? So I have this little device now to connect. You plug it into the headphone area on the record player, and this device will connect to your Bluetooth speaker, and it just sounds so much better. And so it's just like a little thing, but it really really helps my painting time and makes it a little more pleasurable. And what could be wrong with that? Because I have been really loving, that is one of my favorites, is playing records while I paint. That's something I do on the weekend, and I really love it. It's fun to just put on a record. There's something just very nostalgic. Maybe it's just a Gen X thing, but very nostalgic for me about putting a record on, and you put the needle on, that little like noise, and just, yeah, I love it. I love putting a record on and listening to a whole record, like from beginning to end, the way that it was meant to be listened to. I do just love that so much. Also for Christmas, I got some rock t-shirts because I love collecting rock t-shirts. Whoops, I'm dropping things on the floor. Anyway, but you often see me in a hoodie, and that's because I'm in the basement and it's cold. It's January in Manitoba. It's freezing. Well, actually today is really nice. It is only -4. It's a lovely January day, but generally speaking, the basement is rather chilly. So, but I've always got a rock t-shirt on. So I got some rock t-shirts for Christmas. I got this cool Iron Maiden Trooper shirt. I love it. Love Iron Maiden, one of my favorite bands. Love this too because it's such a classic. It's got Eddie on here, you know, with his with the British flag, the Trooper image. So I love that so much. Loving this t-shirt. It's also nice and soft. It's sometimes when you buy t-shirts online, it's hard because some of them are kind of like a little more scratchy than others, and some of them are really soft. It's often hard to tell. And then I also got this Dokken t-shirt as well. If you don't know who Dokken is, look them up. There we go. There's Dokken. They're a hair metal band from the 80s. We often, like, I do like Dokken, but we often, me and my husband will sometimes make Dokken jokes because they are, you know, sort of the, like a very sort of cheesy hair metal band, but I do love them, and I love this t-shirt. So I got these 2 t-shirts for Christmas, and I really love them. Let me know if you want me to do sometime a hair metal, or not just hair metal, but my metal t-shirt collection. If you want to see my collection of like metal and rock t-shirts, I will do a video about that. I also, what else? I got some nail polish. I dropped one on the floor. Give me one sec. That's what you heard, knocking on the floor. I knocked these over. So I got these 2. They are, they're supposed to be 7 Days of Color. This is Sinful Colors, which is like a pretty cool brand. And I got these 2. I got a silver one, and I like kind of the darker silvers like this. I had one once that was silver, but it was like almost like too bright. And so I like this like darker silver. And I didn't bring my glasses down, but this is called, it is called Diamonds on My Neck is what it's called. So that one there, but it is kind of like a darker, like it isn't like super, super bright, which I like. And then I got this other one, which is, I've actually got it on right now. It's kind of like a midnight blue. It's like a super dark blue, but it's got some sparkle in it, which I love. I love a little sparkle in my nail polish. And this one is called Galaxy, is that Galaxy Club? Something like that. Anyway, again, I'm resisting putting on the reading glasses. I'm sorry, I am. But they do last. These colors do last fairly long. I don't want to say no if they last 7 days, but they do last a long time, more than my regular nail polish. So I am impressed with that. Did pick those up. Love to have some nice color on my nails. Always a good thing. Also for Christmas, what else did I get? I got some gift cards. So I'm happy. I haven't spent them yet, but I will. Actually, I'm thinking I should probably spend the Amazon one soon. Just with the, I don't know how all the tariff stuff is going to affect things, but I'm thinking get things now before things go crazy. So, going to, yes, I also have like a gift card to a local bookstore, so I'm excited about that. I'm definitely this year going to be buying a lot more local for obvious reasons. Trying to put my money into like local businesses and like that kind of stuff this year is kind of one of the things I'll be doing. I did get a lot of chocolate as well. I haven't even eaten all the chocolate yet, which is surprising because it's the end of January and I haven't totally eaten them all. But I do still have left one of my Terry's chocolate oranges. I love these. I got a white chocolate one as well, and it was delicious, I have to say. I am also impressed because the Terry's chocolate oranges still taste the same. As we know, with like shrinkflation and everything and skimpflation, some of the things, like I heard people complaining about the turtles being smaller and then like the pecans in it, pecans, I never know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Were like, it's not even a whole nut anymore. It's just sort of like nut dust, somebody compared it to. And then there was like way less chocolates in the box. Quality Street, like I know it's a small thing, but the fact that the wrappers aren't shiny anymore bothers me. And also there's less chocolate in there. I don't like that. It's just the corporate greed is out of control. Anyway, but the cherry chocolate oranges were great. And I still have one left. And I got this as well. Oops, side. There's a Lindt bear. They're so cute. There's one with a red sweater, and then there's a green one, and then there's one that's just gold. These are like so cute. It's almost like too cute to eat, but the chocolate is so good. So I have one of these left as well. I also got like chocolate covered cherries. For those of you here in Canada, you may have heard Cadbury is not going to be making what they call cherry blossoms anymore, which made me very sad because chocolate and cherries I love. But I got like for Christmas another kind of like chocolate and cherry thing, which I love. I also got some Bailey's Irish cream and some Kahlua. Nice. I got this Bailey's that it's not just a regular Bailey's. I wish I kept the bottle, but it is a salted caramel and it was like delicious. I think they only put it out for the holidays. So if you see it, grab it because it is delicious. It is delicious. And that's, I have one more favorite that I really love. This came a little bit late, came actually in January. My husband had ordered this for me for Christmas, but you know, sometimes things take longer to come. This came from the States. These are special edition Funko Pops of GNR. I already have GNR Funko Pops, but these ones are all little skeletons. So there's like a little skeleton Axel here. He's so cute with his little purple t-shirt and his jeans and his runners. He's got his mic stand and his sunglasses. He's so cute with a little hat. I just love him. So there's Spooky Axel, and then we got a Spooky Slash. He's so cute as well. And I love skeletons. I love skeletons. And here he is, you know, with his little skeleton hands. He's got a guitar strapped to his back. Very, very cute. And then, of course, I also have a little skeleton Duff as well. Little Spooky Duff. Also got his base on his back there. Really, really cute. I love skeletons. In fact, the t-shirt I'm wearing under this hoodie right now is a GNR skeleton t-shirt. I will show it to you. Okay, magic of editing. The hoodie is off now. I don't know if you can see. It's got here the skeletons. I love it. So yeah, so I have a thing for like skeletons, and GNR skeletons are pretty awesome. So I got that, and that's definitely one of my favorites for this month. So this month has been, like I said, kind of a difficult month. Like I said, we had a family member pass away, been dealing a lot of that stuff, funeral, all that kind of stuff. So it's been like a heavy month. And then also to just, I'm sure a lot of people are feeling this just politically, you know, things seem very chaotic right now. And it's causing like a lot of stress for people. And so it's nice to have some happy things, have some just like fun, nice things in the world, and to remember that like there's a lot of good stuff in the world too. So I'm sending you all so much love. I'm gonna end this video with just like a little video of like me, like it's just by driving out to the country for Christmas, just some scenes of our winter prairie landscape that I hope you will enjoy. Otherwise, just thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for supporting me, especially to my patrons. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Love you guys so much. I have right now on my Patreon, we are going through the Artist's Way. We're doing like an artist journey, creative recovery journey. On my Patreon, we're also going through the Aleister Crowley Tarot. And then as always, I always have a weekly Taroscope, a weekly astrology report. And I also do private monthly readings on my Patreon as well. You can check that out. And then also on my Etsy shop, I have year ahead readings, a special on them till the end of the month. But just, you know, if you want to check those out, great. If not, just thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And as always, peace and love and rock and roll.